Board are Jay Mankara and myself, Robert Early. Can I get a motion to waive the reading of the public minutes from the Board of Assessors meeting held on Thursday, March 7th, 2024, accept them and place them on file?
So moved.
I'll second that. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Can I get a motion to waive the reading of the non-public? I don't think we had any.
No, we didn't have one in March.
No, okay. All right, so the next item on the agenda. Communications, Tim Cummings for the Board of Assessors, for the Assessing Department.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the record, Tim Cummings, Director of Administrative Services. I wanted to come before you this morning, just provide you a quick update, if I may. So you'll have a communication in your packet just outlining that on March 18th, 4 individuals resigned from the assessing staff. They were predominantly on the administrative side of the assessing department operations. Prior to this, the development, the city had already engaged Vision Government Solutions to act as a consultant handling some administrative and direct assessing duties. Upon learning of the resignations, the Department of Revenue Administration, quote-unquote DRA, was immediately notified. Since that time, the city has been working in coordination with DRA. Additionally, 2 temporary staff members were placed in the assessing office in an effort to ensure assessing operations would never be impeded. Diane Vino from the Administrative Services Office also has been temporarily reassigned to the assessing department to help oversee operations and to ensure continuity of service. Ms. Vino started shadowing the assessing staff immediately to learn the inner workings of the office to help preserve stability. I would also like to make a point to acknowledge Jessica Marchand's efforts of stepping up as well, as she's done a yeoman's job in helping keep the services provided by the assessing office running smoothly. And additionally, Rick Vincent has also been further engaged by the assessing office and has helped as well. Furthermore, I have been meeting with regional assessing consulting firms to bring in additional support and technical expertise for the assessing department. The conversations to date have been very positive, and we are currently working through the details. The goal is to have this additional service secured by your next Board of Assessors meeting. I just want to note, I wrote this on April 2nd with my thought that your next meeting would actually be in May. So I actually had a follow-on conversation with a very reputable assessing consulting firm yesterday to continue working through the scope and the details of what services would be provided. And I still see that we're on the same type of trajectory of having a group under contract by hopefully the May and at the latest the June meeting, with the idea of actually having them providing services starting actually in the next fiscal year. Part of this engagement would be to develop an operational assessment and plan that would help guide the development of the goals, delegation of responsibilities, and the deployment of resources. The idea is to give a plan evaluating operations based on a third-party technical expert knowledgeable of the state's regulatory requirements and other municipal assessing operations. Based on their observations and assessment of the needs and demands, key rules can be built out based on the board's and other key policymakers' priorities. In closing, I want to just say that DRA reminded me a lot of communities, albeit small ones, go through similar transitions such as this one from time to time, and it provides a good opportunity to make some strategic decisions. Moving forward, I am confident that the systems that we are putting in place will provide the city with the highest possible level of service. Thank you, and please don't ever hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. So again, I wanted to put that on the record so everyone is aware of the current status. Due to the handful of resignations that we got a couple weeks back. Then, Mr. Chairman, if I may, want to provide you one additional update, which is we have another assessor pending a candidacy. Charlie Dobbins here in the city has expressed a desire to join your board, and he is being interviewed, I believe, by the Personnel Committee on Monday, May 6th. So he wouldn't necessarily make your next May meeting, but he should be able to join you shortly thereafter. So that's all I have for a report. Thank you.
Any questions for Mr. Cummings?
No.
Tim, Vision Services, are they able to give us as much attention that we need? I thought they were kind of on the kind of phasing out their relationship with us.
I think it would be fair to say that Vision wants to continue doing the statistical update, and they want to do a CAMA implementation. We have not started it by any means, a CAMA implementation, but that's something that I know is a long-term goal that we have in the back of our minds. The statistical update is ongoing. They are providing some assessing services to us, inspections. What I think they can't do, and it would be very fair to say, is they can't take on any more administrative or additional assessing duties just due to their capacity limitations. So they're just going to, I believe, maintain their current service delivery for us, maybe increase, and this is a conversation I need to have over the next month or so, maybe increase the amount of inspections that they're doing and decrease some of their more supervisory type role as this other group comes in.
All right, thank you. I don't have anything else. Thank you very, good luck.
All right, well, thank you.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is old business. We do have a supplemental bill that we had approved independently, and can I get a motion to officially approve the supplemental bill for 2023 for the property at 9 Mark Street?
So moved.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Next item, new business. Jessica, you have a couple of items?
Yes, thank you. First one on new business is an administrative abatement for 21 Shawn Ave. This is an administrative abatement for uncollectible taxes on manufactured housing. So the property is currently been deemed uninhabitable, condemned by the Board of Health, and Park Management will be removing the home and replacing it with a new home as soon as they are able to do so. So the recommendation is to abate the uncollectible outstanding taxes from the previous owner who's abandoned the property in preparation for demolition and replacement of the home. So the recommendation is to approve the administrative abatement for 21 Shawn Ave.
Any questions?
No.
Jessica, the landowner has nothing in the agreement where they would be responsible for taxes on?
Moving forward, if they maintain, they definitely would. And that's actually what happened with one of the supplemental bills we did a couple months ago, is the park, which is the landowner, put the new home in but hadn't sold it yet. So it had been sitting there like all fall. They put it on the market, took it off. So they actually received the supplemental bill for that property because no one owned it.
Okay.
So this is like cleaning out what was due for 2023.
Yeah.
And then moving forward, when they put a new home in 2024, depending on when it goes in and who purchases it, they would either be up for the supplemental bill or the new owner would.
But if an owner passes away and there's some lag time, are they going to pick up, going down the road, are they going to pick up that responsibility?
They're responsible for it,
Okay.
yeah, I would say as of 2024. Yep.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve the administrative abatement for the property at 21 Shawn Ave?
So moved.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Next item, Jessica?
All right, this is mostly just notification. This is a timber tax warrant for signature. So this item is a timber tax warrant for report of woodcut. The warrant is a signature item that the board will handle at the end of the meeting, but the backup information is included in the packet for background, and that's all I have for that one.
I noticed the only address, the only reference to where this is a map number. Do they ask for the address usually? I was curious where it was. I mean, if you don't know, that's fine.
Yeah, I wonder if it's on.
I couldn't find
It's
an
like a
address anywhere.
5-page,
Must be a lot of timber.
I know, it's a
Right.
surprise.
I know, right? Where do you find, we don't get too many of these. I could definitely let you know.
Okay,
Well, it's obviously a larger residential development. so-
right, yeah.
Right, I'm trying to think if it's,
next to Greeley Park?
Right, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve the timber tax bill?
No, you don't have to, it's just
Sorry?
a signature item. It's just a
Oh, okay.
warrant
We don't have
that
to vote
will,
on it,
you can
okay.
sign at the end.
All right. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Public comment? Any comments, Jay?
No, not for me.
Nor do I. Other than I'm glad to see that Tim's on top of things. I had a couple of questions that his update answered, so I think I'm happy going forward.
Definitely helpful.
Yeah. At this time, there's no public comment. Anybody in the audience? No? Okay. At this time, we're going to non-public. Can I get a motion to go into non-public for two reasons? First, to discuss matters which, if discussed in public, would likely affect adversely the reputation of any person other than a member of this board, unless such person requests an open meeting. This exemption shall extend to include any application for assistance or tax abatement or waiver of a fee, fine, or other levy if based on inability to pay or poverty of the applicant pursuant to RSA 91-A:3, Roman numeral 2, parentheses C. Second, under 91-A:3, Roman numeral 2, section L, for the consideration of legal advice provided by legal counsel, either in writing or orally, to one or more members of the public body, even where legal counsel is not present.
So moved?
I'll second that. Roll call vote. Jay Mancara?
Aye.
Robert Early, yes. We are in non-public session at 9:12.